Hi, everyone. My special guest today is another former student of mine, Robert Bobby Ramirez. Bobby took my intermediate accounting 2 class at UCLA in fall of 2018. Today, he's working at Andersen, formerly known as Andersen Tax, which is a multinational tax and financial services firm in their Orange County office as a tax associate. What I remember most about Bobby was that he was always upbeat and had a positive attitude. So obviously, it's great to see him again. Bobby, thanks so much for making time today to come do this video with me.
Of course, Professor Lou, anytime.
All right, let's get started. So I want to begin by asking you, can you briefly talk about Andersen, especially as it pertains to the Orange County office, and why it's a great place to work at?
Yeah, so I believe the two main things that make Andersen a great place to work at is stewardship and, as cliche as it is, the people that work there. Andersen does its best to foster a collaborative environment where employees are encouraged to support and teach one another. From the jump, I was assigned a buddy and a career advisor that helped me navigate my time there at Andersen. And that was really helpful for me because Andersen was the first job I had in the field of accounting. So I was pretty nervous when I first started back in 2020. But having them there really made a big difference as I got to know everyone else in the office. And I feel like we have a good group here at Orange County because I always feel like I'm supported and there's always someone there to help me, teaching me something new or whenever I have a question about anything. And another thing great about the Orange County office is that it's a relatively new office. So I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for me to grow there as an associate and in my career.
Wonderful, that's great. Well, now you've been at Andersen, I think about 2 years now. So
Yeah.
can you tell my students what is a typical day like for you?
Yeah, so typically I start off my day by checking my emails and checking in with all my project managers, just to touch base and to see where we are with our projects and see if anything's going to come my way. And after that, I plan out my day, see which projects need to be prioritized depending on deadlines or the needs of the clients. And throughout the day, as I'm working on these projects, I check in with my coworkers or my project managers, see if they need anything or if I need any help with anything, or just collaborating on a specific tax issue that might come up while doing the work. It's been a transition, definitely going to work from home. I much rather be in the office. I'm more of a face-to-face kind of person, but after a year of doing this, it's not so bad. We've shown that we can work effectively remotely. I'm still able to communicate with my coworkers now just as well as I was in person. And I've become comfortable with the way things are, but I really am looking forward to getting back into the office as I do miss that face-to-face connection and being able to go to my project manager's desk and collaborate from there rather than on Teams. But that's generally how my day goes here at Andersen.
Wonderful. Something else I want to ask. I've heard
Yeah.
that there's a number of perks working at Andersen, and one particular perk that stands out for Andersen is that it pays for their employees' master's in taxation program, and that to me that's a huge benefit because normally a master's in tax program, just like an MBA program, is very expensive. So I know you're taking advantage of this program, right? You're actually currently doing the master's in tax program. Can you tell my viewers some additional details about this great benefit? Like does the firm cover the not only does it cover textbooks? What are some of the expenses that they cover for this master's program?
Yeah, so Andersen has entered into a unique arrangement with the University of San Francisco School of Law to offer us the opportunity to earn an advanced degree in the area of taxation. And this is just an example of how Andersen is really dedicated to supporting the career growth of its employees. And like the great thing about it is that the tuition and the cost of books are completely free, which I think is great because I didn't come from much, and if it weren't for the government supporting low-income individuals, allowing me to go to school, I probably wouldn't even have been able to go to UCLA with my resources. So it's always great for me to see when a company is doing the same and allowing their employees to grow at no cost to them. And so the great thing about it as well is that it is geared towards accounting professionals. So it's a 24-unit program, and the course is offered in spring, summer, and fall, and they're compressed in 7 weeks, and they're formatted around the normal busy season. So the classes kind of take place during the slower times of the year. This way you're not working on all your client work while also trying to do well in your classes. And I think that's really great. So you can focus on your work without it hindering your work at the firm. And I really recommend everyone to take advantage of this. Well, after they finish their CPA exam, of course.
Well, that's great. And again, University of San Francisco has a very strong accounting program. So I think it's fantastic that Andersen is allowing you all to take that class. And given that you're in Orange County, I'm assuming that this master's program is going to be virtual, correct?
Yeah, it's virtual, and if you're in the SF office, you can actually take classes online. But for everyone else, it's online, and it's great because a lot of what I learned in those classes I also use on a daily basis at work.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing that.